Alright, here we are. We're going to leave the Patterson house and walk down to the river. That's where the pool is going to be. If you're looking at lot 17, it begins about right there, and it goes all the way down to that corner across the road. Okay, so that's the driveway that you see cut through on the map. And looking around, this is the road, the frontage road, and the cemetery's back in there. Here's the entrance. Come down this road, and that's the beginning of 17. Cuts back in there, and I'll show you where it ends. Time you see 3 orange, that's a boundary. This is the boundary. If you're looking at the map, the left-hand boundary or the eastern boundary of the cemetery, and it goes up to
you can see it
there. If you look, you'll see those 3 orange. So that's it. I mean, it's about 100 feet. Then there's this road cut in. We're going to see where it goes. Okay, so we figured out that this is actually a state-owned road. Cuts through the eastern part of the property, and it takes you to the river. So we're going to walk that. These pink markers is where Purvis thinks that it'd be the easiest to put a driveway in to out to a level site, and we'll probably get out there. But first, we're going to walk down this road. So here we are, still going down the road. Everything off to this side, I believe, is this is part of the confluence, and if it's not, it's owned by the National Park Service as a national recreation area, because you can have your dog. So through those trees and those rocks up there, that's the overlook.
Noah likes it.
Noah likes it. We'll take you out there and show you that. Down there is the meadow. So this is looking back up what's considered a state road, still owned by the state, due to some property down in the gorge here. You can't decommission this road. It's pretty steep, 4-wheel drive, mountain bike, hiking, but definitely not an easy car road. And we'll just look on down here. You can see the road fall down. That's where we're headed. So here we go, coming down off the grade. You look down through the woods, you can start to see the Rails to Trails Road, and it leveled out pretty nice. So the road's not in the best shape, but it's here. Alright, we made it down to the railroad grade. That's looking down towards the gully. That's looking back up towards the tunnel, and there's the 4-wheel drive road. It goes up to the confluence, and Noah's having fun, aren't you, dude? Alright, we've made it down to the Meadow River. Show you what it's like. This is looking upstream of the meadow. It does have a little bit more water in it than what you'd see normal summer flows. Today is June 1st, so we'll look at the flow data. It's an undammed river, very nice, clean, flows on downstream to the gully.
And warmer than the gully for swimming.
Yeah, it's warmer than the gully for swimming. It's not coming out of the bottom of a lake. Here we are at the confluence of the gully and the Meadow River. Not a bad hike. Looking at the gully coming in right there. The gully comes in, it comes around this bend. The meadow comes in right here. On down. Then things get rocking and rolling right down there. That's the steepest part of the upper gully. That's Lost Paddle, 4 big drops. But right now, as you can see, you got those rocks out there. Those are normally underwater. All those rocks right there. So the water's pretty low down here, not any current to speak of. Got a nice swimming hole. Nice sandy beach. Noah just woke up. Campfire. Sure. Four-wheelers, sure. Bring it on down. This is a beautiful place. Never seen it from this perspective. What do you think, Noah? What do you think, Goose? Say hey, Grandma, Grandpa. Say I like it. Say it's Noah approved. Alright. We've made it back up the hill. It took about 25 minutes to trudge up. Okay, here's the road looking up. And the property, confluence property right there with the yellow.
Lot 17.
And if you look through there, you might see the orange markers. And that's the corner of the property for 17. We'll take you there. Okay, so here we are. If you're looking at the map, this is the bottom left-hand corner of the property. Might hear the meadow. It's not the wind, that's the river. And down here in the bottom left-hand corner, it is kind of steep. You got this laurel thicket right here. Back out that way. Goes to the road. It takes you down to the river. But we'll walk up and show you the area. Right down there is a nice cliff that's right beyond the property. That's federal property. I'll take you down there real quick. So if you look through, you see that rock formation way out there. It's a good rock climbing spot. Down in there is the river. All deciduous, so during the fall this place is just going to go off. But nice little rock outcropping right there, little cliff. That we have a lot of small trees in here. Take out, some of the smaller stuff, and could really open up a view for up there. So Sandy and Noah are up on the flat. The cemetery is right up there, over top of that. They're up on the flat area. You see, not a lot of big trees right there. She's going right behind a hemlock right now. That's probably the best area. Then right below it, you just have all these thin trees going out. And then down there's the river. Trying to find the property boundary for the lower right corner so we can see what that's like. Alright, that stump down there, right there, is the lower right corner. So all this stuff in here, get in here and manage this. Spend a good summer. Knock some of this stuff out, this littler stuff. Open up the view. I mean, possibilities are endless right there. It's just beautiful. You'd have, we've seen a lot of deer print, deer scat. It's a good hardwood right there. It's a big one. That cliff, I believe that cliff is on the property. I believe that is part of it. I don't know. Doesn't look like you could rock climb it, but you could have some fun. So, there's the cliff band. I was down in there, found the toad. But up here, you'll see Sandy's walking on a nice level area, hemlocks. Look out that way. Really is nice and level. Yeah, doesn't fall off till about right there. So we're looking out towards the meadow, to the valley. Take out some of those smaller trees, really open it up, get some good light. The sun, east is to the left, west is to the right, so we're looking south. This is what we're looking at for the flat area. Probably a couple thousand square feet of flat.
Way that direction too.
Yeah, it goes back up in that way. And that's the way to the cemetery. We'll show you that. Here we are at the Carnifax Cemetery. The stonework that you see in the corners, the Purvis is going to put up a split rail fence and plant some evergreens around it. But this is the cemetery that cuts into the to lot 17.